In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on January 11, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Brooklyn Nets versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Both the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Brooklyn Nets are embarking on a journey to the enchanting city of Paris, France, set to participate in the highly anticipated NBA's Paris Game 2024. The Cavaliers, currently boasting a season record of 21 wins and 15 losses, find themselves positioned at 7th place in the Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets, occupying the 10th spot in the Eastern Conference, hold a record of 16 wins and 21 losses. The two teams have collided once this season, resulting in a thrilling contest where the Cavaliers emerged victorious with a final score of 114-113. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves grappling with a challenging period, having lost 6 out of their last 7 games. Their recent encounter with the Trail Blazers ended in a heartbreaking 134-127 overtime defeat. Mikal Bridges spearheaded the Nets' offensive effort with an impressive 42 points on 15 of 26 shooting. Despite their commendable performance, the Nets succumbed to the Trail Blazers in overtime, unraveling a 10-point lead established in the fourth quarter. The team showcased a 50% shooting accuracy from the field and connected on 14 of 37 attempts from beyond the arc during this spirited clash. Contrastingly, the Cleveland Cavaliers are currently enjoying a commendable run of form, triumphing in 8 of their last 11 games. Their pursuit of a 4th consecutive victory materialized with a hard-fought 117-115 win against the Spurs. Jarrett Allen played a pivotal role, contributing 29 points and 16 rebounds. The Cavaliers demonstrated resilience, shooting at a 48% accuracy from the field and sinking 16 of 43 attempts from long range. Their ability to weather a close contest with the Spurs and secure a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter underscored their determination to emerge victorious. Brooklyn's recent struggles were evident as they grappled with inconsistency, breaking a 5-game losing streak only to succumb to Portland in overtime. Despite boasting 6 regular players averaging over 12 points per game, the Nets lack a standout star and a firm commitment to defense. Mikal Bridges, though impressive, seems unable to elevate the performance of his teammates. On the other hand, the Cavaliers continue to play without the services of Evan Mobley and Darius Garland. Despite this, they are on a 3-game winning streak, facilitated by matchups against Washington and San Antonio. Jarrett Allen has been dominant, recording 7 consecutive double-doubles. The Cavaliers' ability to hold their own against middling teams even in a short-handed state showcases their resilience. In the upcoming matchup, the Cavaliers emerge as the short favorites on their home court. With top scorer Donovan Mitchell leading the charge, they possess the biggest star on the floor. Although playing without their young starters, the Cavaliers have not performed poorly. They are simply operating within more limited parameters. Their objective is not domination but securing a victory against a Brooklyn team struggling throughout the season. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in a challenging situation, having plummeted to a 1-6 record in their last 7 games, including a disheartening loss to the Trail Blazers. In contrast, the Cavaliers are in a winning groove, propelled by their solid defensive efforts. Furthermore, the Nets heavily rely on scoring to win games but have faltered in their recent slide. They were held to 85 points by the Pelicans and 101 points by the Rockets in their last 4 games. Defensively, the Cavaliers hold a significant advantage, conceding only 112.5 points per 100 possessions compared to the Nets' 117.3. The Cavaliers, ranked 8th in defensive rating, showcase their prowess on the defensive end. Both teams are set to clash on neutral ground, and the unique setting of Paris adds an element of unpredictability to the game. Recent performances take precedence over home and away statistics, with the Cavaliers averaging 124 points per game in their last 3 outings. In contrast, the struggling Nets have allowed an average of 120 points per game in their last 3 matchups. The Cavaliers are poised to extend their winning streak against a struggling Brooklyn team. The Nets find themselves in a major slump, compounded by a confidence-denting overtime loss to the Trail Blazers. In contrast, the Cavaliers are displaying some of their best basketball despite injuries, making them appealing as slight favorites at home. The impending matchup in Paris introduces an intriguing element with travel and time change affecting both teams. Despite the unique circumstances, the Brooklyn Nets, grappling with a string of losses, present a less enticing option. Their recent 2-8 against the spread record and struggles in covering the spread make the Cleveland Cavaliers, riding a winning streak and boasting victories in the last 3 meetings against the Nets, the favorable choice play here. So the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While anticipating the Cavaliers to contain Brooklyn, recent offensive performances suggest both teams could contribute to a high-scoring affair. The Nets rebounded with 124 and 127 points in their last 2 games, showcasing an ability to score. Cleveland, averaging a solid 120 points in their last 5 games, faces a defensively challenged Nets squad ranked 24th in defensive efficiency and 27th in three-point defense. The bookmakers set the total line at 225, considering the neutral location and potential fatigue from travel. However, promotional videos depict teams eager and ready to play, factoring in recent offensive and defensive averages, along with the average pace of both teams. A projected total of 230 emerges. Considering these factors, and given the historical trends with 4 of the last 5 meetings exceeding the projected total, over the projected total is our full game total pick, anticipating both teams to showcase their best in this exciting Parisian showdown. Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Boston Celtics are gearing up for an exciting matchup at the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where they will face off against the Milwaukee Bucks. Currently holding the top spot in the Eastern Conference, the Celtics boast an impressive record of 29 wins and 8 losses. On the other hand, the Milwaukee Bucks, positioned at second place in the Eastern Conference, have a season record of 25 victories and 12 defeats. It's worth noting that the Celtics emerged victorious in their previous encounter this season, securing a 119-116 win against the Bucks. The Celtics have been displaying remarkable prowess lately, winning 9 of their last 11 games. Fresh off a hard-fought 127-120 overtime triumph against the Timberwolves, Boston's key players like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been instrumental in their recent successes. Tatum, with an outstanding performance of 45 points, led the team to victory. Despite facing adversity, the Celtics maintained their composure, shooting 43% from the field and making 19 of 47 attempts from beyond the arc. Their resilience was evident in the final minutes of the fourth quarter, where they orchestrated a 14-5 run to force overtime and ultimately secured the win, keeping their undefeated home record intact. Contrastingly, the Milwaukee Bucks find themselves in a challenging phase, having lost 4 of their last 5 games. Hoping to break free from a 2-game losing streak, they suffered a 132-116 defeat against the Jazz. Despite a commendable triple-double performance from Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Bucks struggled to match the intensity of their opponents. Heading into halftime with a significant deficit of 77-46, the Bucks made a valiant effort in the third quarter, scoring 44 points, but their initial struggles proved insurmountable. Looking ahead, the Bucks aim to bounce back, facing the Kings and Cavs in their upcoming games. As the Celtics prepare for the matchup against the Bucks, there are injury concerns on both sides. Boston may be without Kristaps Porzingis, who is still listed as out, while the Bucks anticipate the return of Cameron Payne, bolstering their lineup. Notably, Al Horford, who recently returned to the lineup, is expected to contribute to Boston's rim defense, providing stability. Jrue Holiday's return to action further fortifies the Celtics' defense, particularly against formidable opponents like Damian Lillard and company. Considering the significance of the impending game, it is anticipated that both teams will field their star players, despite the Celtics playing the second game of a back-to-back. In this context, Boston's offensive strategy could exploit the vulnerabilities in Milwaukee's defense. The Bucks struggle to defend mid-range jumpers and shots at the rim, areas where the Celtics excel. Additionally, Boston's proficiency in three-point shooting, despite the highest frequency in the league, positions them favorably against the Bucks. Milwaukee, with a net rating of plus 2.7, seeks a get-right game after consecutive losses, but Boston, boasting a plus 10.1 net rating, is poised to hand the Bucks their 6th straight straight against the spread defeat. This outcome would further solidify Boston's claim as the East's elite team. Examining the Celtics' performance in back-to-back games, they have emerged victorious in the second game after winning the first in 5 instances. Despite concerns about fatigue, the Celtics have a favorable track record in such scenarios. The line for the upcoming game may be influenced by Boston's back-to-back schedule. Analyzing the statistics, Boston's defense outshines Milwaukee's. And while the Bucks possess a marginally better offense, the Celtics are well positioned for success. Despite being on the tail end of a back-to-back, the Celtics appear resilient. The Milwaukee Bucks, struggling defensively and currently facing a 15-21-1 against the spread record for the season, are not a team to eagerly back in the favorite role. The Celtics have also dominated recent matchups, winning 5 of the last 6 encounters against the Bucks. Opportunities to support the Celtics in favorable situations may be limited moving forward, making it an opportune moment to capitalize on their underdog status. Thus, the Boston Celtics to cover the spread is our full game side pick. While the expectation is for both teams to contribute to the scoring, reservations exist about supporting the over. Concerns about Boston's tired defense potentially allowing more points are countered by recent performances. Even in a back-to-back scenario against the Pacers, the Celtics limited their opponents to 101 points, showcasing defensive resilience. By considering both teams' offensive and defensive averages across various metrics, a projected score of 239 emerges. Under this projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.